What is up, guys? It is me, Coastal Miss 659, here with another video for you guys. Today what we're going to be playing is Clash Royale, and we are going to be opening some chests, and I just bought $10 worth of gems to upgrade some stuff, depending on what we get from these chests. So I'm planning on buying a potch of gold, a bucket of gold, for 500 gems, and maybe spending the other 500 on this giant chest, depending what I get. So let's start off by opening these chests. I'm going to be starting off with the gold chest. Okay, alright. Alright. Minions, a zap, wizard, awesome, some fire spirits. On to the giant chest. Alright, that's a lot of gold. Cool, legendary freeze. Darn it, furnaces. Alright, oh, wow. Alright, so, let's start off by buying a bucket of gold, that's for sure. So I can upgrade these goblins, because these guys are always clutch for everything. So I'm going to upgrade these to level 10. And yeah, I'm doing this, guys, because I just won 3 battles in a row with the golden push I was telling you guys about. So, well, this was right now, like 10 minutes ago, and we reached 2,800 trophies. I mean, that is a lot. So I just wanted to show you guys the replays that I've been having. These are some intense replays. So I'm gonna start off by showing you the first replay. Alright, so this guy has a princess. So lucky. One of my main reasons why I really want to get a Legends League so badly is so I can buy legendary cards. 400 gold each. It was funny because when the update wasn't live yet, I thought that we were going to get legendary cards. Like, not getting them, but we were able to buy them no matter what arena you're in. So I was saving and I had 30,000 gold. And then when the update dropped, I realized it wasn't in my shop. So I looked back at Supercell's website, reading the new update list, and it said that it's only for legendary players. So yeah, that was pretty bummed out, but we might be a legendary player soon. So this was a close game. As you can see, he sent a giant in, easily defended that. Princess is on 2 sides. So I felt like I did pretty well on this play. So I dropped skeletons, and it took out a P.E.K.K.A. and it's going to take out this princess. So that was a great elixir trade. He spent 7 elixir, and I used 1 to take out his army push. So he does use a cannon to block off my attack with the hog, which is fine. So I placed that elixir pump down to be even with the guy, Pepper. Let's see, what do I do next? I think I push with the golem. No, yeah, I do minions. And it's too bad he had a princess from behind. So I dropped skeletons to block off the P.E.K.K.A. again. These skeletons are so good, and they're only 1 elixir, so that's why I always bring them. So, overtime now. So I'm going to place 1 more elixir pump down to be even with him. And I'm going to start my push before he starts his. Because the whole time he's been pushing and I've been defending the whole time. So there goes my golem push. I'm going to be defending as well. Use arrows to take out the minions and the princess. And yeah, the giant is dead. So now I focus back to my push. Drop a wizard from behind. Now I'm going to have some skeletons just in case he deploys barbarians, which he doesn't have. And then I drop another golem, and in that point I knew he wasn't going to defend this, because he just placed the cannon down. And he doesn't have another one. So I arrows, and I take out his minions and the princess. He does send out a cannon, but I can easily deal with that, because I had a hog rider. And I sent some minions in. It was great timing because he did send in the zap. And there we go, I got the victory. 1 crown. Alright guys, I'll be back when I get the next replay ready for you guys. Alright guys, we are on to the second replay, facing a guy named Bloody Samurai. So, I was really positive with this guy. I kept saying good luck and everything, but I forgot. I don't know if this guy was the one that was... No, he was the okay guy. So, I dropped skeletons to just deploy something. And it was great timing because he did send in a prince. And he did waste those arrows. And so, yeah, I used my goblins and a wizard. So then I try my push with the hog rider. And he sends a P.E.K.K.A, so that was good timing. Because he was low on elixir. So I already got half damage. Tower's almost done. So then I send minions in. Because he did use his arrows already. Then he sends a wizard. So I had no other choice. I couldn't deploy the goblins because the wizard would have took him out. So I send in the golem. And now that the wizard's locked onto the golem, I send the goblins to take him out. So now that that golem is down, I think I send a hog rider behind. Yeah, I sent a hog rider because I knew he was low on elixir. He just dropped arrows, a rage spell, so he had to be low on elixir. So yeah, they took out that right tower, and he sends in a prince. Good move. And I do send in some minions because I sent it like early, because if I sent it like near my tower, then he would have got a hit off my tower. So that's why I sent it there. And lucky me, he had nothing to defend against these minions, so I did do a lot of damage. So he places his elixir down, so do I. I'm preparing to defend. And no, I'm actually attacking. Alright, so hog gets 1 hit off of the king's tower. The wizard does a good work taking out the P.E.K.K.A and the prince. The prince is about to die. So I do send in the golem to defend all this, to tank for everything, while I have some little troops defending. But he had arrows. So... And his wizard turned around to shoot my goblins because the golem was dead. So he has a double... Wait, what am I saying? Double wizard. So I send in a hog rider because, I mean, his tower is so low. So then he sends in the prince. So I send in the minions to take it out. But the prince somehow does hit my tower, even though it didn't really. So I do my push with the golem, and then I send a wizard behind. And then he sends a P.E.K.K.A, so then I send skeletons to possibly tank the P.E.K.K.A off. And good thing that I send the skeletons near my wizard, because he did send in a prince, which could have took out my wizard. And yes, my hog barely gets a hit off of that tower. And, I mean, that was an intense game, in my opinion, because he was using a P.E.K.K.A, Prince, and a Dark Prince, which is something I never saw. So that was an interesting attack. So now I'm going to go into the last replay. Alright, guys, we are back. So we're facing Archangel. He kept throwing me the crying face the whole entire game, so I was trying to, you know, show him good luck. So he places an elixir pump, so do I. And I'm going to start off with my push right away. And then he sends in a giant. See, he keeps throwing the crying face, which is like bothering me. Like if he's going to take me out with that giant or something. So then I send a goblins on the left side, which is not a good move. I should have sent the wizard. But I do continue with my push on the right tower. So he does send barbarians. I really need to upgrade my wizard, because if he gets 3 shots on the barbarians, I think it takes him all out. But since mine is level 6, I think it's 5 shots. So sending in the minion horde, defending against that giant. And then they all get taken out. So I thought he was low on elixir, so I sent in a hog rider, but apparently he wasn't. Well, he was, but he had cheap troops. So then I arrowed those minion hordes, and then I realized that he did a lot of damage to my left tower. Alright, I think I place an elixir pump down here. Yeah. I always try to even up with my opponent so he doesn't have more elixir than I do. So he sends in archers. And then he sends a giant. Because I didn't really have a chance to push except for that push in the beginning. So then I send in minions to take out that giant. I'm pretty glad that I upgraded these minion horde because, I mean, they would have... Everyone that had zap was taking them out, so I figured I had to upgrade them. And then all those archers barely survived those arrows. So that's a new thing I'm trying to upgrade, is arrows to level 10. So I got my push going on the left because he isn't really focused on my push. So yeah, he kept throwing the crying face, so... Yeah, I just said thanks. And then I threw the cry face back at him. So, yeah, those are the 3 replays that got me to 2,800 trophies. Now, I am going to keep these gems, the 706 gems, just in case that, I don't know, I find a hog rider in the shop, so I'm just going to buy gold. Maybe I'll use the gold for something else, so. Yeah, that's all I got to show for you guys today. Hopefully we hit Legends League soon, because I am really hyped to get the legendary troops. I really want the princess or the ice wizard. So yeah, that's all I got to show you guys today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down if you want to see some attack strategies with my deck here. It's pretty high upgraded, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.